Hi, I'm George, and welcome to CRAPS Practice and Lessons. We will be doing a giveaway in the middle of the video, and all you have to do is make a comment in the comments below about what is your favorite casino and why. Just trying to gather some information on how to go forward with the channel. We've got a few different ways we're going to go, and it's going to help us make this the best channel there is. This channel is all about getting you to have a fun, better, and more profitable time at the craps table when you're in Las Vegas or whatever casino you're at in the country or the world. All the game is basically the same everywhere. Since we are located in Los Angeles, I'm going to refer to Las Vegas a lot, since that is where we primarily go to gamble and have a fun time. Tons of great restaurants in Vegas, so it's always a good time for everybody that goes with us. I am sure over time this channel will give you tons of great tips and information on having a great time in Vegas. It's all about playing craps, getting the most out of comps in Las Vegas. I'm a Caesars fan, and that I just know how to get the most out of their systems. A couple weeks ago I went and got a free cruise, gambled way more than I needed to qualify for the cruise, and had a great time, had some great food. Vegas is only a few hours away from us drive-wise, so it's hard to argue when they tempt you with great deals, which is the reason they do the comp system. But I didn't lose any money, so a free cruise was awesome. Like I said, one of the main purposes of this channel is to have you have a great time, be able to maximize your comps, be able to find great places to eat that are on and off the strip and economical. You don't need to spend a fortune in Vegas. I know a lot of people right now are just saying Vegas is so expensive, and it is a little bit more money, but inflation, things are going to cost more, but it doesn't have to be crazy expensive like a lot of these places. There's so many places to eat that are right off the strip that are really great and just can save you a fortune. And by us teaching you how to play craps better and survive, you'll get your rating up, and you can achieve diamond status in a day, easily playing craps. And I know because I've done it. Caesars, which I'm going to refer to Caesars a lot. I personally like the Flamingo because it is centrally located and has lots of food destinations within walking distance. We always drive, so we have a car, easy to get to things off the strip. If you were flying in, Uber, not very far, not very expensive. On our website, crapspractice.com, you'll be able to find a list of restaurants that we think are super close, good to very good, and economical. Great bang for your buck. Don't have to spend $100 a person on the strip if you don't want to. There's a place on Flamingo that's $20 for a ribeye steak and all the trimmings. It was an unbelievable deal. Small little dive bar, just a little bit past the Rio. One more thing we're going to be doing is giving you tips on a bunch of free things to do in Vegas. I mean, gambling all day and night is awesome, but you definitely need a break. And if you're having a bad streak of luck, it's always time to stop and go do something else. Just if you need a break, you need a break. And if you're going with family, you got to do a bunch of stuff just to keep everybody happy, because your whole group is probably not a bunch of craps players, especially if you got kids. One thing that we will be concentrating on is entry-level craps players. We actually are here in our studio, which is in Los Angeles, and we have a real craps table, and we're going to have people practice shooting. You can book a time on our website at crapspractice.com and let us know. But we're open Monday through Saturday, and you can book in hour increments to practice your throw by yourself, with a friend. And it's always good to prep for when you're going to Vegas. It's hard. I know my weakest point, I've got a couple of great gambling strategies that I like that have done well for me. But my weakest point is throwing. To a point, there was one weekend where I could not stop throwing sevens. And that was like my breaking point of, okay, pass the dice. And someone's like, you're going to pass the dice? And I'm like, yeah. I just, next guy did great. And I couldn't not throw a seven. It was like one of the few weekends that I've gone that I just did not want to throw the dice. And that encouraged me to buy a craps table, which is what has started this channel. So some of the videos that we will be doing are on things to do in Vegas, craps strategies, food restaurant reviews in Vegas, probably a couple here in LA of places that are close by us that are a great place to eat, after or before you were to come in and practice craps here at our studio. Like I said, set that up on crapspractice.com. We're going to be doing a bunch of entry-level videos because there's a lot of videos out there that are showing you how to play, but when I talk to people, I have a production company here in Los Angeles. We do rentals of equipment and go out and do events. Those customers, when I talk to them about craps, they're just like, yeah, it's a cool game and it seems exciting, but I just don't understand it. I'm afraid. Everybody's screaming. There's, you can't tell, where you can go on it, where to actually step up to a table. Because, a table can be super crowded. But if you look around, you might have someone standing where they don't have any chips. I just ask them to move. It's like, hey, you playing? Well, it's like, you're not playing. You're out. I'm in. I'm not afraid to do that. Neither should you. But for an entry level player who's never played before, or, once or twice barely guided by a friend and truly didn't understand what was happening, that's going to be intimidating. A good time to go play is in the mornings when, I'll go back to Flamingo. Seems at 11 o'clock they'll start a couple tables, and the tables will be empty. You can go there. A dealer's going to help you, guide you through things if they don't have a lot going on. So that's always, a good thing. Don't be afraid to ask questions if the table isn't crowded. If the table's crowded, it's going to be difficult. But if the table's empty, most of the time they're going to be willing to help you. Not everybody has a great attitude, but, and I'll go back to the Flamingo again. The dealers there's a couple of them that are just awesome, and a couple pit bosses for that matter. So when I talk about an entry-level video, it'd be literally walking up to the table. Okay, when do I put money? How do I get chips? Where do I put money down? So it's being able to know etiquette of, when to put money down on the table. Let, a roll finish, or let, the point, because it can be in the middle of a roll. But put money down, they'll give you chips. All that basic stuff, literally from walking up to the table to making some basic entry-level bets. And we'll do that with, there's probably 3 or 4 people we have lined up already to do videos, and that will be happening here in the next couple weeks. For a reference point, it is now the beginning of November 2025 if you're looking at this video years from now. So that way you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Just for general information, I consider myself a very good craps player. I've been playing for many years and enjoy the game, which is another reason we're doing this channel, just because I love talking to people and spreading knowledge of craps with people. That being said, every Saturday we're going to be doing lessons here at noon. Sign up on crapspractice.com or contact us through that, and we will be doing if we have enough beginners, we're going to do that. We'll do a beginners class. If we have intermediate players, we're going to do an intermediate class. Advanced players, or more experienced players that want to concentrate on a few things, that'll kind of go as a case-by-case basis. But being here in Los Angeles, I don't know of any other place like us where you could actually practice and learn, perfect whatever method or strategy. It's one thing to practice at home but on a real table, it's just a different world. So that's one of the reasons we're opening up to select people. That brings me to the prize I was talking about at the beginning of the video. We're going to be giving a free entry-level lesson or a free practice session. Just depends upon what you need, but either one of those is going to be available. So all you need to do is in the comments below put your favorite hotel, why it's your favorite hotel, and that'll get you entered. So I was talking about Caesars and how that is my hotel chain of choice. Particularly the Flamingo seems to be, my favorite hotel. I have friends that just love to go to a pool, and the Flamingo remodeled their pool this year, and it is just a really nice setup that they have. So kind of the primary reason for the Flamingo. So I'm going to go back to Caesars and their reward system and what I like about it. In particular, they do tier multiplier days. And those tier multiplier days, just easily in one couple day stay, or even a day stay if you were, gambled enough, you could get diamond status. It's very easy to get for the next week. It starts on the 10th of November and goes for a week. They have 7 times tier status. So if you earn 1,000 tier credits, you're going to get 7,000. 5,000 tier credits gets you free parking, gets you platinum status. Diamond status, which is 15,000 credits, that is no resort fees. And that's, one of the biggest complaints, with parking and resort fees. All the Caesars properties, you can eliminate all that. And if you have diamond status, you're going to be getting a good deal on hotel rooms. They're going to be sending you promotions and all types of stuff. Diamond Plus, that gets you 4 free drinks a day on top of no resort fees and even better deals on hotel rooms. The promos they've been sending me are just incredible. So makes you want to play there more. Now, to put things in perspective, 2,200 tier credits that you would earn will get you 15,000 tier credits, or over 15,000 tier credits, which would get you diamond status. You'll see other players out there about how to get diamond status playing a roulette machine, and it's going to cost you, basically $1,000. I'm pretty sure you can do better than that playing craps. Get get the tier credits you need with the multiplier, and you can get diamond status. So diamond status, let's just say you went here in November of 2025. you would be able to get your diamond status. The diamond status lasts through the end of the year, but they will keep that diamond status for all of 2026 to give you a chance to re-earn diamond status for 2027. Once you're in their system, it's easy to check. Just you go online, open up your account, you can see your status. When you're actually, if you go on one of these tier credit weekends, it's easy to just check your app. You know, you've gambled for a couple hours, give it a half hour, an hour. The pit boss has rated you. The pit boss is going to put in the tier credits you've earned. You will be able to see that on the app as to how much you earned, you know, that day, and you'll be able to figure out, you know, where you're at. It's kind of amazing. In January, they have a 10 tier match. So for every 1,000, you're going to get 9,000 more. Makes getting Diamond Plus almost as easy as getting Diamond if you go in their January 10 times. But, you know, if you really enjoy it, you go a few times. I mean, if they're giving you great deals on rooms and the tier matching system, you know, you end up going a few times a year. I could easily see Diamond Plus, or, you know, if you're a gambling degenerate, a craps degenerate, you know, you can even get Diamond Elite, which is 75,000 tier credits. And since I don't have that, I have no idea exactly the perks of that. I know with Diamond Plus, which is what I have, the room deals are pretty good. I'm halfway between Diamond Plus and Diamond Elite, and they gave me a host. So I would assume that in that 40 to 50,000 point range, they would assign you a host. I've talked to other people and they said, "Oh, you asked for it?" And I said, "No, I didn't ask. They just assigned them to me because obviously I'm going there and gambling enough that they're wanting me to spend my money at their casinos." And I've got a great host. He has made things so much nicer, and it just makes going to Vegas a great experience. So let me be clear on the Diamond Plus status. I talked about 4 free drinks a day, which is, you know, up to a $25 per drink limit. That's like $100 a day if you have Diamond Plus, on top of no resort fees and no parking and a great hotel room rate. That only applies to Caesars owned restaurants. I talk about the Flamingo and why I like it. There's the Link Promenade. There's a lot of restaurants out there that are great places to eat. Some of them pretty cost effective, but they're not owned by Caesars, so their drink promo is not available there. The bars in the casinos, they're going to take it. And this new restaurant in Flamingo, which I really like, the Havana, that's a Caesars owned restaurant. They will use that system. Also, Pinky's, I think is the name of it, on the outside right there. It's connected into the Flamingo and faces the outside strip. They're a Caesars owned restaurant, and I know I went in there with my wife and a couple cousins, and, you know, had drinks one night, and just gave the bartender a great tip. But, you know, the drinks are free, you know, for 4 of them at least. Great perk of Diamond Plus. Good reason to strive to get it if you go to Vegas enough. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel in this video. Helps us a lot. Any comments you have about the video, we'd love to hear them, good or bad. I'm sure there'll be enough of both, but the goal is just to become a good channel, a great channel, have a lot of experience, and I play craps smart. So I'm not a high risk craps player, and that's the reason I've done okay at it.